Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for locking in with your boy. Let's see what we got going on. Alright, building more reinforcements. Never want to stop doing that. Guys, if you don't know what's going on, by all means go back to the last video where you left off, or go back to part 1 and just work your way on back down. I want y'all to start leaving some comments, man. Let's talk about this map right now. What y'all think about what has went on so far, and let me know. Hey, listen, I'm not, above criticism. If you think I'm incorrect about something, or if you think I'm analyzing something, or I'm seeing something incorrectly, leave it in the comments. Let's talk about it. If you think I'm being unfair, some of y'all might say, oh, you being a little unfair, South French. He always, then write it in the comments. Let's talk about it. South French, if you're listening, I know you are. Mercia, I know you're listening. Y'all the same people probably. So listen, if you're listening, if you think I'm being unfair, let's talk about it. Write it in the comments. Let's see what we got here. This is me talking to Perth. I say, hey bro, you're getting attacked. And you could build a few airports if you can on the borders so we can blah blah blah. This was probably a long time ago. That's where I have been away the whole weekend. I'm back now though, bro. Thank you. Good to see you back. Okay. Yeah, we been got Perf out of there, but I'm still trying to figure out, is he still alive somewhere? That's why I'm asking him that. Because he may can still be an asset. See, this is where, guys, I'm gonna tell you, if you're in a losing situation on the game and you just feel, man, gather those troops and go somewhere and be quiet. You never know. You can be called back up. You may be needed later on. But this is ridiculous how many troops Mercia has. He has a lot of troops. And look who's sitting back right here. Ain't moved 1 inch. As you can see, I keep my distance. Keep my distance. Now, I'm over here attacking that tank over here. But I'm well aware of these airplanes right here. So he keep trying to sneak his little, weasel his little way towards my airplanes is what he's trying to do. But I'm going to test him out in a minute. I'm going to see what his airplane skills is like in a second. Because he's trying to really push and come towards me very aggressively. So I got to really be careful at this point, especially with my airplane. See what I'm doing to his tanks over there? That's called skills. See, he done fell in the little booby trap right there. These guys are dead. They gone. He's trying to retreat now. They gone. I got him. They ain't going nowhere. See, I'm just gonna pick my spots and pick them apart. Here we go. Come on, Oregon. Come on, buddy. I need you, buddy. I need my buddy now. I need my buddies now. This doggone Mendoza, though. Highly disappointed in Mendoza. Look at all these troops they got over here. We need these guys over here in Africa. Now we got to retreat. So now I'm going to regroup with my troops. Had to leave. We had to leave South Africa. We got our butts whooped over there, but we got out of there alive. That's the key. They spanked us real good. I'm not going to lie about that. He has another 70 airplanes in the north of me right here. Murcia got a lot of artillery, y'all. Y'all see that? Look at this guy. He just sits there though. It's just amazing to me how South French Indochina just has not done anything. Now look at him. Now look at South French. He's retreating now. Y'all see that? Look at him. Now he wants to give up this province and go here, but he just sat there the whole time. Why not go up here and help me out? Or, it just seemed like he's just very inactive. Am I being unfair, guys? Y'all think I'm being unfair? It just appears that whenever I get a little leverage, my teammates just seem to, get somewhat inactive. That's what I'm seeing and it's a pattern. Like I'm seeing that happen one too many times. Any questions, any concerns, leave it in the comments. We will get a new game going soon, so y'all look forward to that. I can't wait to get another game going with you guys. Like I said, I do every game like this. I try to be fair. I try to make sure I give every game the attention and time it needs. I have to document the game. So when you play a map with me, you get a full, this is what you're going to get. And if I see you do something on this map that's noteworthy, you will get, you know, different mentions and things of that nature. Like I'm doing with Oregon, like I'm doing with Cairns. These guys are playing a great game right now. North Columbia, these guys are playing a great game right now. And I just want to, I want to include them in this. So when they get to look back at this, they can be like, yeah, that was this is a pretty cool map. And couple years down the line, you can look at stuff like this and see that you were part of something pretty cool. As you can see, he ain't got but 8 tanks left, so we just about done with those tanks, and then we're going to really get my planes out of that area, because once your planes have been spotted, you want to kind of move them somewhere else. I don't want Murcia knowing the location of my airplanes. So once we deal enough damage and get rid of those tanks, we're going to probably just get on out of there. Okay, so we finally finished up those tanks. And as you can see now, we can start to move these airplanes towards the north up here. And we can try to go ahead and grab that set of tanks as well, while he got his airplanes down here. As long as we're getting away from those airplanes and we can continue to attack more of Murcia's troops, I'm cool with that. This is where skills override just, oh, I got a whole bunch of airplanes, I got a lot of troops, I got a lot of multi-accounts. That can only get you but so far. Okay. Y'all see I'm sending those 50 troops over here. Look at him. Look, he retreating again. Look. That's how you make them retreat. That's how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. You I'm gonna pick his behind apart. And I sent 50 because that's the maximum amount of hits I can hit them. The maximum you can hit somebody with is 50. So that's a good enough amount of bombers that I sent over there to take care of that stack. All right, y'all stay tuned. Keep watching. We'll be right back at you.